everyone, and welcome back to the Daily English Practice channel, where learning English is easy, fun, and part of your everyday life.
Hello, hello. It's David here, and I'm so happy to be with you again. Anna, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, David. I feel energized, excited, and ready to help our listeners improve their English step by step.
That's what we love to hear. And to everyone listening, whether you're relaxing, commuting, or sipping your favorite drink, you're in the right place.
Absolutely. Today's topic is very practical and super useful. Learn English through real life situations.
Ooh, I like this topic already because let's be honest, learning English from real life is the best way, right?
Exactly. Not just textbooks, but real conversations, real life, real situations, real English.
That's right. So today, we're going to help you speak naturally, understand everyday expressions, and feel more confident in real situations.
And don't worry, we'll explain everything clearly, repeat important phrases, and even do some fun mini role plays.
Yes, so get ready to learn, laugh, and practice with us.
All right, let's jump in.
Let's do it.
So, first, what do we mean by real life situations?
Good question. A real life situation is something you experience every day, like ordering food, talking to friends, asking for directions, or even making small talk.
Exactly. For example, when you go to a coffee shop.
Ah, yes, the classic coffee shop situation.
Let's imagine this. You walk into a cafe, you want to order something. What do you say?
Many learners might say, coffee,
Yes, just coffee.
but in real life, we need a full, polite sentence.
Right. A better way is, Hi, can I get a cup of coffee, please?
Let's repeat that together. Can I get a cup of coffee, please?
Great. That sounds polite and natural.
Another option is, I'd like a cup of coffee, please.
Yes, I'd like is a very useful phrase.
Let's repeat. I'd like a cup of coffee, please.
Perfect. You see, just a small change makes your English sound much more natural.
Now, let's add a little humor. Anna, what if I say, give me coffee now?
That sounds like you're very angry or maybe very, very tired.
Exactly, not polite at all.
So remember, always be polite. Use please, can I, or I'd like.
Great tip.
Now let's move to another real life situation small talk.
Ah, yes, small talk, the little conversations we have every day.
For example, when you meet a friend,
You don't just say hello, you usually say more.
like, hey, how's it going?
Or, hi, how are you?
Let's repeat. How's it going?
And a simple answer could be, it's going well.
Or, pretty good.
Or even, not bad.
Yes, these are natural, everyday answers.
Now let's do a mini role play.
I love role plays.
Okay, I'll start. Hey Anna, how's it going?
Hey, David, it's going really well. How about you?
Pretty good, just a bit busy today.
Oh, I know that feeling.
See, that's natural conversation.
Yes, very simple, but very useful.
Now here's a teaching moment. Anna, what if I say, how's it going?
Doesn't always need a detailed answer. Exactly. You don't need to tell your whole life story.
Keep it short and friendly.
Now let's talk about another situation. Asking for help.
Very important.
Imagine you are in a new place and you need directions.
You can say, excuse me, can you help me?
Let's repeat. Excuse me, can you help me?
Very polite and useful.
Then you can say, how do I get to the market?
Or, where's the nearest bus stop?
Let's repeat. Where's the nearest bus stop?
Excellent.
Now, what if you don't understand the answer?
This is very common.
You can say, sorry, can you repeat that?
Or, can you speak more slowly, please?
Let's repeat. Can you speak more slowly, please?
That's a great survival phrase
Yes, survival English. I love that.
because it helps you survive real situations.
Now let's make it a bit funny.
Okay,
Imagine someone speaks very fast.
like this, blah, 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 blah.
And you just stand there like,
What?
so don't be shy. Say, sorry, I didn't understand.
Yes, it's okay not to understand.
That's how we learn.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about another situation. Making plans with friends.
Oh, this is fun.
You can say, do you want to hang out?
Hang out means spend time together.
Let's repeat. Do you want to hang out?
Another phrase, let's grab a coffee.
Yes. Grab a coffee means go get coffee together.
Let's repeat, let's grab a coffee.
Now a mini role play again.
Yes.
Hey David, do you want to hang out this weekend?
Sure, let's grab a coffee.
Sounds great
Simple, natural, friendly.
and very useful.
Now here's a teaching tip. Repeat these phrases out loud.
Yes, repetition is key.
Say it again and again. Let's grab a coffee.
Do you want to hang out?
The more you repeat, the more natural it becomes.
Exactly.
Now let's move to another situation, expressing feelings.
Very important in real life.
For example, you can say, I'm excited,
Or, I'm tired.
or I'm a bit nervous.
Let's repeat. I'm a bit nervous.
Adding a bit makes it softer.
Yes, more natural and polite.
Now a funny example.
Oh no, what are you going to say?
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
That's a funny expression.
It means you're very, very hungry.
But please don't eat a horse.
Please don't.
Now, let's do a quick review.
Yes, let's review what we learned.
When ordering food, can I get? Or I'd like?
When making small talk, how's it going?
When asking for help, excuse me, can you help me?
When you don't understand, can you repeat that?
When making plans, let's grab a coffee.
And expressing feelings. I'm a bit tired, I'm excited.
Excellent.
Remember, these are real-life expressions.
Use them every day.
Practice with friends, practice alone, practice out loud.
Yes. Speak, speak, speak.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Mistakes are part of learning.
Exactly. No mistakes, no progress.
I love that.
Me too.
Before we finish, let's give one final tip.
Okay.
Think in English during your daily life.
Yes. For example, when you walk, think, I'm walking.
When you eat, I'm eating.
Simple, but powerful.
Very powerful.
All right, everyone. That's all for today's episode.
We hope you enjoyed learning English through real-life situations.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep improving.
And remember, you can do it.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.